Okay. Hello and a very good evening, friends. So, as we all know, the Nature Society of our university is organizing a Nature Week. As members of the society, we're here to discuss and decide the best activity for the week. Well, in my opinion, I think the best activity to do for the Nature Week is organizing a camping trip to a forest reserve. Because for me, there are a lot of activities that can be done there. Also, students can learn practically because this way could expose the students more to the nature. And this way can also attract the students more to join this program, as they know there will be a lot of activities that will be held there. And besides that, we know that learning practically can help students to understand deeper about over one particular activity that they are doing. So what about you guys?
I'm sorry, but I absolutely do not agree with your point. This is because I think that organizing recycling day is the best activity to do for the Nature Week. This is because recycling day, we have a lot of activity we can do on recycling day. First and foremost, we can do voluntary work at tourist spots. The students can collecting the waste and rubbish at the tourist spot, because as we know that tourist spot is the mostly places that is mess and very dirty, right? So by doing so, we can reduce the amount of the waste sent to the landfills and incinerate.
Me, can I interrupt? I think I agree with candidate A that organize a campaign trip to a forest reserve is better than recycling, because I think students, especially teenagers like us, more like to fun activity instead of recycling, because recycling will be boring for them. I think this campaign we can do a lot of activity like jungle trekking and so on. Jungle trekking, we can see the flora and fauna. This is very suitable for students like us. How about you, candidate B?
Okay, thank you, candidate C. I agree with some of your point, but in my opinion, I think the best way to fill up the activity during the weekends is organize a trip to a national park. This is because by organizing to the national park, I think we can gain a lot of information, experience, and even knowledge. This is because when we go to the national park, there's many things you can get, because at there are flora and fauna such as animal and plants, so on. Okay. Also, we can bring at this time many kids around in this day lack of knowledge about flora and fauna. So I think this is an opportunity to attract many kids to go to the national park and again give them more knowledge about the forest instead of playing with gadgets.
Sorry, my interrupt. Okay, I beg to differ, because as you mentioned just now, the students can gain many knowledge by attending the trip to the national park. But for me, there are a lot more knowledge that the students can gain by attending the trip to the forest reserve, because as I said just now, there will be a lot of activities that can be held there, and one of them could be survival activities. So from there they could also enhance their skills by surviving in the jungles, and there will be a lot of flora and fauna too in the jungles. So I personally think that organizing a camping trip to a forest reserve is actually the best activity.
Indeed, your point, some of the fun can be similar to me, but I think by doing camping, it not guaranteed the safety at there, but at the national park, they are guaranteed the safety of the visitor. So the kids or even a visitor won't be scared to go to the national park.
Excuse me,
I'm
may I
sorry?
interrupt?
Okay.
I think our camping is suitable also because we have lecturer that will guide us and protect us.
I'm sorry, but may I answer?
Yes.
I think that three of you have a similar point, so I still stick with my point. As you said earlier that recycle is a boring activity, right? For me, it's not like that. because recycling day we can also do fashion show actually, because from the fashion show the students fashion show activity is not only educating the students, but it also encouraging their talent. Yeah, it will enhance their creativity to think, to show their creativity in their clothes. They can do the clothes that made up from the recycled materials.
Excuse me, may I interrupt? Based on your point just now, you said that a fashion show one of activity, but I when in my viewpoint, I don't see a similar between recycle and fashion. Can you tell us about similarity of the fashion show and recycle?
Fashion show for me fashion show it's not just like we catwalk on the stage and show our clothes, but is actually tell us about the recycling beside that. For instance, the students catwalk on the stage and then showing their clothes that made up from the recycled
Excuse me,
materials.
may I
Like, can I finish my opinion? So after they showing their clothes, they can explain about their clothes that made up from the recycled.
Sorry, may I interrupt? Okay, well, I get your points, but if we compare the camping trip with the recycling activity, I think the camping trip would be much more nicer, because if we compare the activities, there are a lot of activities that can be done in the camping trip besides recycling day. As you said just now, we can do fishing show, but for me, it's not like it wouldn't give any knowledge for the students, because here we're trying to provide them knowledge instead of just having fun and doing other activities outside the university.
Excuse me, may I interrupt?
Yes.
I strongly agree with you that recycle program is not suitable for students, because I think, like example, we have 1,000 students in our university. I think that amount is not enough for fashion show, right?
Yeah.
So what the other activity that you can conduct?
Beside the fashion show, we can also do the quiz about the recycle. It's like there are two activities that held on the same time at the same time. So the student can be divided to the two activities. It's like fashion show and quiz recycle. So they can just choose the activity that they want, and from that activity they can know more information about the recycle. Don't you think so, candidate?
I strongly disagree with your point, because I don't see any similarity between recycle and fashion show. Because fashion show, I think recycle is about cleaning the environment instead of doing a fashion show or a quiz. I think it's absurd that fashion show is similar to the recycling. So, in my opinion, I change my opinion. I think doing campaign during weekend is the best way to fill up the weekend activities. How about you, can see?
I strongly agree with you that fashion show is not related with our nature week. I think fashion show is more like to
Having fun.
having fun, and I think it will not give any experience or information and knowledge for students.
Alright.
So, have you changed your opinion?
Yeah, I think that after I hear all of your explanation, three of you, I think that I will change my mind. Organizing a camping trip to the forest reserve is the best activity to do for the Nature Week.
So, to conclude, all of us agree that organizing a camping trip to a forest reserve is the best activity for the Nature Week.
Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution.